Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. And today is Wednesday, January, I want to say it's the 26th. And so, I am recording this podcast, Spiritual Sense. It's the daily reading, tarot card reading for today. So I've already said my prayer. I did my smudge. And for those who will be listening in, this podcast is an open social discussion in regards to the paranormal, supernatural. I speak on things such as hauntings, curses, demonic presences, apparitions, near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, and of course I incorporate the tarot card reading as well. And so I also like to state that this podcast is for entertainment purposes. And what that means is, if it just so happened to coincide with what you believe or think, that may be by chance or even by happenstance, okay? Now, so I'm going to proceed with pulling my cards for today. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for card 1, for those who are listening in, maybe new to listening in, I use the Celtic Cross, which is a 10-card spread. You have 6 cards in the middle, and then you have 4 additional cards for more insight or clarity of the reading, the main reading. Card 1 is going to be on the situation, person, or some type of insight. Card 2 is going to be the issue or barrier. Part 3 is going to be what's above the issue or where you're trying to attain. Part 4 is the reason or the root of the issue. Part 5 is the near past. Part 6 is the near future. Part 7 is going to be the attitude. Part 8 is going to be what's surrounding. Part 9 is hopes, fears, and dreams. And part 10 is the outcome. So for card 1, I have, which is actually card 1, I have Passion Ignited as part 1. Part 2, this is the obstacle or the barrier. I have Intuition. Above the situation or trying to attain, I have Rest and Rejuvenate. Root of the issue 4, Deception and Envy. To the left, I have emotional withdrawal. And to the right, I have material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. So, this reading that I have today, I feel as though this reading is in regards to someone who's dealing with some anger issues. I feel like this is somebody who has some issues with anger and feeling disrespected or not respected or appreciated. That's what I feel. And the reason why, because typically when I get that Passion Ignited card, is in regards to the feelings of the heart or how a person truly feels within their heart. So I feel like this, again, is a reading in regards to somebody who does not feel vindicated or appreciated, is what I feel. And as a result, I have the barrier as, or the obstacle is intuition, meaning insight. So I feel as though this reading is applicable to someone who feel as though there is no insight in regards to how I truly feel. Like, this is how I feel this person feels. Like, there is no insight as to how I truly feel within my heart. There's no empathy or even sympathy. Above the trying to attain, we have rest and rejuvenate. So I feel as though this person could very well be depressed because of this, and having some thoughts that are not, normal thoughts because of feeling this way. I have the root of the issue is deception and envy. So, with that being said, this may not necessarily be my issue, but this is the issue that is being presented with me today. Okay? And so, I feel like this person feels like he was deceived or she was deceived, is what I feel. That's what the cards, what is being presented to me. Like, there's some sense of feeling as though, I got the short hand on the stick. I was deceived. I was bamboozled. I was fooled. In a sense, coerced into my situation. And I'm very angry. I've become very angry to where I just completely shut down. That's what I feel. Because I have emotional withdrawal towards the left. That's what I have. And I am working with the psychic tarot deck. So for those individuals who may be listening in, or will be listening in, I should say, you're more than welcome to go online. It's the psychic tarot deck cards, and there are pictures of the actual cards, and it would tell a tale. And to my right, I have material and spiritual prosperity. So something is giving me an inclination that this person, because of things, was coerced into the situation that they're in. Now, this may be very well a marriage. It could very well be a relationship in terms of a church, a relationship in a church or organization. It could very well be a relationship in terms of a career. But I feel as though it's not just applicable to a marriage. This is just people, in essence, like feeling as though they was deceived into what they are, whether that be in a career, a job, a marriage, a relationship, a church, or whatever. This is deception, is what that is. I feel as though this reading is for those individuals who feel as though that they was deceived due to a lack of insight, meaning them keeping that insight, because as I'm, all of that gathering together, it's being more clear to me as to what this reading is regarding. So, and bear with me and let me spray my Florida spray. Okay, so this is a group of people. This is not no one particular person. This is a group of people that feels this way. Like, because of my lack of insight and knowledge, they use this against me, is what it lets me know. Now that I'm getting a little bit more clarity. My naivete, or you could also say my ignorance. Because of my ignorance, I was deceived into doing the things that I'm doing. Okay? Part 7, recognition and reward. So I feel as though this person does not feel appreciated. I said this before. And I'm not just talking about one specific person, but this is a group of people that feels this way. Like, they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel like they're being acknowledged for their works and the things that they're doing. Okay? Part 8, fulfillment of wishes, what's surrounding. So I feel as though there's a group of people that feel like they're not getting their needs met. Like, I'm not simply getting my needs met. And when I say needs, I'm not just talking about, it depends on how you look at it, because a lot of people want to, associate everything with sex. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about things to keep you alive. Sex does not keep you alive. Okay, these are life-threatening things that I'm speaking about, like a job, food, things of that nature, shelter, warmth, and things like that. Like, they feel like they're not getting those needs met. Okay, and when you become more spiritually in tune, oftentimes people will use sex to keep you from overuse of resources, so to speak. So if he eats up a lot of food and it costs a lot of money to what? Keep him from eating up all the food, or her eating up all the food, then they want to give you another vice. And many times it's either by way of sex or whatever the case may be. Okay? So you'll find that oftentimes in regards to relationships, they will use sex as a weapon. So you have to take note of that. Part 9, hopes, fears, and dreams. Trapped in fear. So I feel as though there's many of people that feel trapped in their situation. Feel trapped in their situation. And I feel as though something, you know what, it just came to me, because prior to me waking up today, somehow I felt compelled. And I kept thinking about the porn industry, the porn industry, the porn industry, the porn industry. And I feel as though, I'm just going to put it out there, we all have looked at porn, or most of us have. I'll just be honest about it. But I feel like I'm speaking in regards to the porn industry right now. Oddly enough, I feel like many of them feel trapped in their situation. Like it just relate to me. Please, please, please speak about this. Please tell them what they do to us. Tell them how they typecast us, and they mocked us, and they put a scarlet letter on us, and we cannot be restored. Speak for us. Because you can see how they do us and how they gotten us. And she laid it on my heart. She laid it on my heart to speak about this. She laid it on my heart to speak about this. Because this is how they do us. We are trapped. I feel trapped, is what she tells me. And I'm picking up on her spirit. I'm picking up on her spirit. We are trapped. Tell her that they trap us over here. Please, 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 please. If no one can help us, please help us. Please tell them how they do us. Because we fall prey to this beast. We fall prey, and it's very, very easy to get captivated and caught up in it. And that's why they have to bring pain and suffering to those. So, because you become pathetic. You become prophetic in our cause. Please speak for us. It takes a certain person who can do that. Because many people get captivated in it, and then they'll become a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is what happened to us. It's what she essentially want me to get out and let it to be known. This is what, because it's so easy to be pulled by passion. It's the point. By passion is what she mentions to me. The outcome, solitude. So I feel as though she mentions to me, they got us alone. They got us by ourselves is what they did. They got us by ourselves is what she said. And they isolate us. And they keep us to pit against each other to where we can continue to perpetuate their cause. And she said, please, 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 we're tired. So I'm going to say a prayer for not only the porn industry, but the sex industry, because I do feel as though this is a message to the sex industry, oddly enough. Because I kept getting images, and it wasn't any sexual images. It was images in regards to empathy. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. That's what I'm going to do. And it also let me know that you'll be very surprised who are profiting and who is a part of human trafficking. That's another message that wants to be conveyed. You will be very surprised as who's behind a lot of these missing kidnappings and exploitation of women. You'll be very surprised who's behind it. Okay? So it says, brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So this is to enlighten you that I am able to tap into your thoughts, and I am able to tap into the things that you are dealing with and what you're sensitive to. And it's going to take true prophets and prophetess, people who have went through the test of time, who are not weak to the prey of that demonic beast, and somebody that can come in and help recapture you and restore you from any injury, harm, or danger. Okay? Outdoors, it says, Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So I do feel like you will be restored. I do feel like you will be renewed, restored, and made great again. I do. And your gifts will be captured in another essence, and your reputation will be brought back to normalcy. That's what I feel. Chakra clearing. So Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So you're going to need to do some type of ritual, some type of cleansing to restore all of that technology. You will be restored. All of that stuff will be obliterated. That's what's going to happen, to where you could be restored, and you don't have to walk with your head down. You don't have to walk in shame, because God will do what? The people may be aware of who you are, but it won't even faze them. It's the point. And we're going to show you how the power of God happens. Okay? So, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Spiritual Sense. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.